Welcome to my vlog, week 15, I think? I think this is my 15th vlog. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? Anyway, welcome back. My name is Chris O'Neill from Sew the Distance. I'm so glad you could join me today. So if you've never seen my vlog before, this is just a very short segment. I get to show you a little bit behind the scenes and what's going on, what I'm working on, and different things like that. I also recently moved, and I am in the process of slowly, ever so slowly, organizing my sewing space and remodeling it and getting it all exactly how I dream it should be. So let's get started. So let's first start with a few updates. I know you're all wondering, did I get a door? Is the door installed? All of these crazy questions you have about this door. And the answer is no. Still no door. Still no door. Still no door. How is that possible? It's been 8 weeks, I think, and they told us it was going to be in 7 days. Again, I know these are small problems, but I need that door. And I know somebody asked me why, I need a door. Why wouldn't I just like the open concept? And I just want to explain to you that my husband works from home as well. So it's him and I in this house. He's upstairs, I'm downstairs. We are adjusting to this new setup. And to be honest, the kitchen is right off of my sewing room, which is great. I can be cooking and coming in here, and I can be doing different things, and it's wonderful, except for when it's not. And when it's not is when my husband wants to maybe come down and get a snack or a drink of water, or even just sit at the kitchen table and relax for a minute. So I need that door just to be able to close it off. So if I'm recording, or if I'm working on a project, or even if I'm having maybe a conversation with a customer or something like that, I can then have some privacy. So, and he can have some freedom. So it works out, right? Does that make sense? I hope so. That's why I need a door. It will be here hopefully in 2 weeks, like they said. I'm just gonna think positively and just say it's gonna happen in 2 weeks, right? I hope so. Okay, so the other update I want to give you is about my vlog in general. It is getting to be a little too much doing 3 videos a week, and I think I just got in a little deep, a little over my head, and very excited to make videos. So I am going to move my vlog to every other week, and that way it'll be a little bit of a breather room for me, and I can also work on some other projects that I really want to work on, like making other tutorials and other videos for everybody on YouTube. I also have a collaborative that I'm working on, a very secret project that hopefully soon will be completed, and you'll get to see that. We're shooting for next week, so that'll be great. Okay, so let me give you an update on my crazy quilt. This has been a little bit of a challenge. So I started off by machine quilting it, just using the walking foot. And it was turning out well, except for I was twisting and turning the fabric quite a bit, and it was driving me a little nuts. And I kept thinking, well, if I just go and do free motion quilting, it'll just be a lot easier. The problem is that I haven't free motion quilted since I think it's August of 2020. And I worked on it all last summer, and I got pretty good. I kept practicing every day. And, I think I could hold my own with free motion quilting. I certainly was not an expert, but I was pretty good at it. But the problem with free motion quilting is that you have to keep with it, and you have to keep practicing, or you lose it. It's not like riding a bike. You can't just jump right back in. I find that to be very true, especially when I tried to tackle this project of this crazy quilt. So I decided to switch to free motion quilting, and it went okay. In the beginning, I was holding my own a little bit, but then I started to try to get a little more fancy and do a little bit more with swirls, and that's when I kind of hit a roadblock. I started seeing some eyelashing, as you can see in this picture here, and some other issues, and I just wasn't loving how it was turning out. So instead of giving you the full finished product of the crazy quilt, completely quilted, I decided to take a step back for a moment and practice for a few days on some scrap sandwiches that I have, and just get those I don't know, free motion quilting muscles moving again before I go back and quilt this. So hopefully in 2 weeks on my next vlog, I will have a completely quilted crazy quilt for you. I bet you're all wondering about any updates to my sewing space. So I am going to give you this quick tour of what's been happening around here. Let's take a look at that now. Okay, let's take a quick tour of the sewing room. First thing you'll notice is this new addition. This houses all of my recording equipment, and I got rid of that black table. And I love this because I can move it around the room. It's on wheels. I got it at Harbor Freight. And I can tell you, it would be a really cool cutting table if you have a small space, especially because this is a great height. This lifts up, has all my recording equipment and the drawers, and I just love it. The corner of shame is pretty bad. I'll talk about that more on Monday for the organization challenge. And you can see things are kind of messy. It's exactly what it is. This morning, I did vacuum this morning, but I vacuumed the whole downstairs, so. And also, another cart showed up. I now still have both of my carts, and I'm very happy about that. Glad to welcome it back into the room. And there you go. It's coming along. It's coming along. Isn't that cart cool? Oh, so much fun. I love it. I can move it around. I have it right behind me right now. It's awesome because I can keep my monitor on it, and I just love it. Okay, so the other thing I've been working on is scrap management. And if you saw my organization video on Monday, you saw the tremendous amount of scraps I have. I am going to give more of an update next Monday on my scraps, but for now I just wanted to show you something that I've been working on. So these wonderful little blocks are from the pattern that is by a pattern by Carrie V. She has a great blog called Quilts for the Making, and I'll put a link below in the description, and I'll try to put a link here of that blog. In the end, when you get all those scraps put into blocks, the quilts are beautiful. So check that out. I did finish the red blocks. Of course, I have to do the other colors of the rainbow, and I do have enough fabric to do this entire quilt. I am positive of that because I have a ton of scraps. So I did want to tell you about that. So, and finally, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was from a viewer. She had asked if I could show a quilt before and after I wash it. So I have this little sweet table topper that I made from some scraps left over from a project. And today I decided to wash it and show pictures of before and after. So here's a picture of it side by side before and after it was washed. And you can see how it crinkled up and got very soft and sweet. It just to me, that's what kind of makes the quilt, is that softness that you get after you wash a quilt. So the fabric in this was not pre-washed. It was made completely with pre-cuts. And I can't quite figure out how to pre-wash pre-cuts. I don't know if you have any tips on that, let me know. But anyway, it is 100% cotton, of course. It made it sweet and crinkly, and just, I don't know, to me, just makes it even better when it crinkles up like that. I'm not sure how you feel about that. So that's the update for this week. I hope you enjoyed this, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done so and giving me that thumbs up. It really helps me. And I will see you for my vlog in 2 weeks, and I'll see you next week for my organization challenge on Monday and my lessons from an old quilt on Tuesday. I will see you then. I hope you make some time to sew and have a fantastic week. Bye.